We're always trying to find flour alternatives, and if you are too, then you're in luck, because I got this mill grinder sent to me to make a video about. All right, let's go ahead and dive into this thing and see if it's a game changer we've been looking for. All right, to get started, we're gonna try and make some rice flour. Rice flour is a really good alternative to regular flour, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put some of this in here and grind it up and see how it comes out. So here's the grinding guide right here. It tells you to run basic stuff here. It says to do your seasonings there for about 20 seconds. And then it says to do your regular stuff like your rice and your regular grains there for 30 seconds there. So it gives you recommendations on how long to grind different things. And then 1 to 2 minutes for your harder roots and stuff right there. This is what it looks like inside here. Here's the blades there. It's got the double blades. It comes with extra blades right there. You got the little blade on the top there, and then another little blade here you can use, and then it's got the two medium-sized blades there. It also comes with some more of the brushes there for the motor. And then it comes with a little cleaner right here, a little brush to clean everything with. And there's the instructions there. Alright, we'll go ahead and pour our rice in here. That should be good enough to test it out there. Comes with a nice cover here. You got the 2 hooks right there. So you just rotate it in that way, turn it clockwise. And then you close that up good there so it's nice and secure. Then I'm going to go ahead and plug it in there. Now I got a red light on right here, so I know it's on. And there's my power button there. I'm going to go ahead and set a 30-second timer. Computer, will you set a 30-second timer?
30 seconds, starting now.
Alright, there it goes, so you can hear it, how loud it is. I got the microphone on it there. Computer, cancel. Alright, there was the 30 seconds. Now we'll open it up and see how it looks there. I'm going to go ahead and unplug it first. Since those blades are exposed there, you want to unplug it just to be safe. So we got our red light off there, so it should be safe to open now. And then once it's open, you rotate it counterclockwise to pull off the lid. And there you go, look at that. Oh wow. Now you can go in here and you can get your flour there for baking. Look at that. Look how nice that is. There's a nice tablespoon of flour right there, nice and smooth. Look at how fluffy that is. Yeah, that really did a great job. Here's a close-up of the flour. So you can see there how good of a job it did there. Look at that. Yeah, that really did a good job of turning that rice into flour. Here's what the rice looked like before there. So you can see the difference. You can see that there. The little rice there in comparison. Now it's just pure flour there, so that's really nice. So yeah, this Goldtouch mill grinder did a really good job. Here's the information on here. It says right here, this is the 150G. And there's all your voltage and your power ratings and all that kind of stuff on there. So yeah, there you go. There's the Goldtouch grinder. This thing's pretty nice. Look at all that flour there.